Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray on 790 The Bet. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this really special Saturday, one we look forward to every year because we're going to preview the Bassmaster Classic. How about that? We're going to talk to some really fine bass anglers on this show today because the Classic's rolling in there. And, of course, we will have, I think, the best team at the Classic. Well, we're going to get a name for Ron Wong and Samantha Gay. What we call y'all? Wong and Gay doesn't sound right. So, anyway, we got Bill Cooksey on the line from Jackson, Tennessee. Good morning, Bill.
Morning, Larry. Morning, everybody.
Bill's going to hang in there as the co-host. And, of course, we got Ron Wong, and we've already introduced the special lady as part of our Bassmaster team, Samantha Gay. Good morning, Samantha.
Good morning. I have a suggestion for our name. We're the Dream Team.
The Dream Team. Whoa, okay. She's already come up with a name. Let me write that down right there, okay? Dream Team. I don't know. I'm trying to see Ron as part of the Dream Team. I see you. I'm just trying to see them. I don't dream about Ron too often, and everything. But, hey, let's talk. Ron, this show is kind of special. And, Bill, I know you're anxious to listen to these guys. And Ron, you've put together an all-star lineup. Tell us who's going to be on the show this morning.
We do have an all-star lineup, Larry. Matt Airy is going to kick off the show from North Carolina.
That's right. Yes.
We've got Brock Mosley coming up afterwards, who was in the Super Six in last year's Classic, and he qualified again this year. And of course, we've got the Strike King and Lose Pro, Greg Hackney.
From Gonzales.
Then we've got a recent winner of a BASS Elite tournament, Buddy Gross, who won down at the Harris Chain.
That's right.
And then we close out the show with another BASS Elite winner this year down in Florida, and that's John Cruz.
What a show.
What a show.
What a show. And we're starting out with Samantha and Ron, the Dream Team. We now have a name for this. We'll have to think on that front. I'll let Cooksey try to come up with a better name than that, but when we get to it and everything. But Samantha and Ron will be in this year's Classic, Ron, March, 4th through 6th?
4th through 6th are the tournament days.
Yes.
And, of course, we're going to be there for Media Day. And all of the media interviews that we do will be on video.
Yes.
And we will have those when we get back from the Classic, where Guy can download all of that for us. And I got to tell you something. We're going to have some surprises for you.
Surprises? What does that mean?
Out on the website, when you see the videos, we're going to add somebody else to the Dream Team also.
Oh, okay.
A very good friend of mine and a very dear, dear friend of Samantha, Candace Harper. She's going to be helping us out a little bit also.
Oh, okay.
And she knows a lot. She knows a lot of the anglers that are going to be there.
Yes.
And so as we go through Media Day, which will be on the Thursday before the Classic.
Yes.
Kicks off, we will be talking to a lot of these anglers. We'll have interviews from all of the people that we're talking about here, along with Jacob Prosnak, Brian New, and gosh, Samantha, help me out. Who have we talked about that we're going to also interview?
I feel like we're going to hit all the North Carolina anglers.
Oh, we're going to hit all the North Carolina anglers, okay? And the best thing about this is we got Samantha as part of this Dream Team, and they can't say no to her.
They never say no.
I mean, Ron's going to ask them, and Samantha's going to be asking the questions, and I'm really excited because at Lake Hartwell, it sets up for a great tournament. And
hopefully it warms up. That's all I got to say.
Well, that's we're talking about March.
Yeah,
so,
that's right.
We hope that it will do that. But
I remember March back in 2015.
Well, I don't remember that far.
I do.
The The Classic was in February that year.
Yeah,
yes, and it was
it's close.
16 degrees at the start of the first day. So,
well,
anyway, hopefully it's going to be warmer.
It's going to be fun, and you guys are going to be there. And speaking of being there, we have a new show sponsor in the studio with us this morning, Tori Schoaf. Thank you, Tori.
Hey, Larry, how are you today?
Good morning. It's glad to have you.
Oh, it's glad to be here. I'm very thankful that you invited me on.
And I'm glad that you're part of our team now. And we're going to be talking to Wally Hatchett's Restaurant. We have a more official name. Wally Hatchett's Comfort Food. Is that right?
Wally Hatchett's Comfort Food and Drinks.
Okay.
All
and
right.
drinks,
Hey, listen, and Larry, you know me well enough as I travel around the country.
Yes, you do.
Covering these tournaments and everything else. One of the things that I like to do,
yes,
and I try to do all the time, is to eat local.
Yes.
Now, I got to tell you something.
Yes.
I can't wait to try the grilled meatloaf that.
Oh, that's special. That's a
that
special.
is at Wally Hatchett's, and what is that? Lipstick on a cow burger.
Lipstick on a cow.
Let's
that's
go.
Right. It's one of our most popular burgers.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Well,
I've got to come by and try that.
Oh, please do.
Well, he's going to. Wally Hatchett's is a go-to place for us. You know that for a long time, and to have Tori and Stacy and all the gang there. That's a family affair. It's
6439 Summer Avenue.
6439 Summer Avenue, 7 to 2 is the hours, but
And they serve breakfast all
breakfast is
day
there.
long.
Breakfast is there, and so I'm just excited to have Tori in the studio. He found the studio. That's the hard part. Once you find the studio,
They have the gate locked.
Yeah,
the gates were locked when I came by.
Yeah, and next time we'll get you some headphones. I mean,
That's okay.
it looks better on like that. But
Larry, I've got to jump in here real quick.
Yes.
Because obviously, we want this to be a positive and long-term partnership.
yes.
I want to caution to never extend all-you-can-eat offers to Ron.
Oh. well, we'll have to get a written consent from that. Yeah, we'll get Ron a reservation at 2:15 in the afternoon. So that's 15 minutes after you close.
Say, Ron, I'll be happy to bring it to you. Just let me know where you're at.
All right, sounds good.
Because this is really a cool. Wally Hatchett, quickly tell us the name there.
Many, many moons ago. So all your listeners know, Larry Ray's son and I, Jason, we grew up together.
Yeah.
Known each other about 38 years this year. And in fact, it was just here recently that Larry allowed me to call him Larry. I've always called him Mr. Ray my entire life.
There you go.
Yeah, you can still
Yes,
do that.
yeah.
So Jason and I were in different bands, but we used to cover a song by Molly Hatchet called "Flirting with Disaster." So
Yeah.
when I was trying to come up with a name, being an Air Force guy, I was like, man, we're going to call this place Zoomies. I was like, oh, that sounds silly.
No.
So I'm sitting there trying to brainstorm some names. In the background on my radio, I heard the song "Flirting with Disaster."
Yeah.
So that
And
became.
I looked at the radio on my little window there on my screen.
Yeah.
And here it comes floating right across. Molly Hatchet,
Yeah.
Flirting with Disaster. I was like, that's it. Thank you, God. That's my answer right there. So we had to change it a little bit because I wouldn't want to take anything away from that awesome band.
No, it was an awesome band. So
So that's how it became to be. Something a little edgy, like our menu.
your menu is very edgy, very colorful when you look at it and things
Can't
along
wait.
that line.
I can't wait.
Well, I
Listen.
know that. And you heard him, Air Force man, Ron.
Yes, sir, and I salute you for your service from one veteran
Yes,
to
absolutely.
another.
Thank you very
There-
much. If
there
I was
you-
young and skinny, I'd do it again.
Yeah, you would.
Well, I'm still young and skinny, and
Let's watch. You're half right there. Okay, you're half right on that. But
Samantha,
Yeah.
what are you looking forward to this classic?
I'm looking forward. I've always looked forward to catching up with my fishing friends and stuff like that at the expo and stuff. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how the weigh-in is going to be set up and how we're going to be working the fish care this year. Because
there you go.
that's always something. That's
Yeah.
always something interesting. We always have not really a challenge, but some years it can be a challenge. But it's always different every year. So I'm looking forward to seeing how we're going to be set up to catch the fish this year and get them back to the.
Well, I've got the entry list here, and we're gonna pick our winners after they all get off today. We don't want to pick them while they're on the air here, And speaking of pick them, Yes, Lester Shockwave did win the National Bird Dog Championship. And, Ron, who picked that dog to win?
Congratulations, Larry Ray.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you. The very last day came through for me, Lester Shockwave. And we'll have Gary Lester on next week's show to talk about that. But I've never picked. We have a lot of chances here. 55 anglers, a lot of them we've had on this show. Ron has put together this amazing show for today. Bill's going to get in there and jump in there. Samantha is part of this team. LROutdoors.com. Go to it. Once the Classic gets rolling, I guarantee no one covers the Classic like Ron and Samantha. And now they've thrown in Candace, but now I don't know what to call this team now.
I think I have a better name. I think I've got it's the Wong Ones.
The Wong One?
Yes.
Keep trying, Samantha. Keep trying. You only get 3 chances. That's I like the Dream Team better, but we'll see.
That's not necessarily my name. That was the name of a basketball team at some point.
Oh, okay. Well, we
now, Samantha, we need your guess to say who's going to win the Bassmaster Classic.
Yep, that's the last thing we're going to ask you.
Yeah, can I tell you now, or are y'all going to call me? Can I talk to you later about it?
No, you're going to tell us right now.
On air.
Well, see, so personally, there's several of them that I would love to see win.
All right, tell us. You got 2 minutes to tell us.
Jacob Prosnick, he's my buddy, and I'm glad to see that he came back and got into the Bass Elites again and made it to the Classic. Seth Fighter, he's just always consistent, knows what he's doing. He's just a great all-around angler everywhere he goes, it seems like. And I wouldn't hate to see Hank get a 3-peat again.
There you go, Hank Cherry with 3 in a row.
I'm rooting for.
Yeah. So who's going to win it? You've kind of waddled around here now. Pick a winner, Samantha.
Seth Fighter.
There you go. Okay, that's the winner. Okay, thank you, Samantha.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
We'll be talking to you. Thank you.
All righty.
See you next week.
Yeah, let's take a break. Come right back. Bill Cooksey, hang on. Torshoff in the room. Also, we got guests here. I got my granddaughter. I got my wife in here. I got to be good today. We'll be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray.